You ever pick up a comic and by the last page you just know that you're in for something special? That was me with Bug Wars #1. Right away, Jason Aaron pulls you into this wild, high stakes world that's one part Honey I Shrunk the Kids, one part Game of Thrones. And honestly, it's got that Goonies or Peter Pan energy too. It's an adventure story at its core, filled with danger, discovery, and a kid thrust into a world way bigger, well, smaller than he ever imagined. The book kicks off with an intense battle between warring bug factions. The Ant Empire and the Beetle clans locked in an age-old war. The imagery is brutal, swords clash, heads roll, and the battlefield is an all-out bloodbath. But before either side can claim victory, a massive storm sweeps through, wiping them all out. Cut to the human world, and we meet Slade and his older brother Sidney. Their family has just moved into a house left to them by their late father, Jim, an entomologist. This isn't just any house, it's his house, and it's filled with history, mystery, and apparently a ton of bugs. Sidney, still haunted by a traumatic past event involving their father and insects, is on edge, while Slade, taking after his dad, has a deep love for bugs, especially his pet rhinoceros beetle, Pock. Family tensions boil over when Sidney storms into Slade's room and wipes out his entire bug collection. Slade rushes to save Pock, chasing him down into their father's old office, where he stumbles upon a strange, broken amulet. The moment he touches it, boom, a flash of green light, and suddenly he's shrunk down to insect size, thrown right into the heart of the bug war. Now this is where the adventure really kicks off. Slade, a kid who's never been the hero of anything in his life, suddenly finds himself face to face with the brutal beetle clans. When they try to push him around, he fights back, literally punching through a beetle warrior's head. And that's when you realize this world is going to change him. We get this haunting narration from an older Slade looking back on this moment, wondering if he would still make the same choice to pick up that amulet if he knew where it would lead. That line alone tells you this story is going somewhere, and I cannot wait to see where it takes us. What makes Bug Wars #1 so strong is how it balances action, mystery, and character. Jason Aaron doesn't just drop us into a cool bug-sized war. He makes us care about Slade, about his family's struggles, and about the secrets surrounding his father's past. Then there's the amulet. What is this thing? What happened to Jim? Why did every exterminator refuse to touch the house? There's a bigger mystery at play here, and it's woven into the heart of this adventure. Now, let's talk about something I think is worth keeping an eye on. This book feels very optionable. I mean, studios are always looking for unique fantasy stories, and Bug Wars has that perfect mix of an imaginative world, strong emotional core, and high-stakes adventure. You've got the kid thrust into another world trope that works so well in film. Think Pan's Labyrinth, the Spiderwick Chronicles, or even Never-Ending Story. Plus the visuals, insane. The bug battles alone would be a dream for a studio that wants to mix live action and CGI in a way that stands out. I've personally picked up a couple extra copies for my collection because if this gets optioned, I wouldn't be surprised to see prices spike. That's not financial advice, just a gut feeling. Bottom line, Bug Wars #1 is an absolute banger of a first issue. It's got world-building action, mystery, and a sense of adventure that feels fresh and exciting. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend picking it up. And if you've already read it, let me know in the comments. What do you think about Slade? What's up with this amulet? The war between the ants and the beetles? Drop your thoughts down below and let's talk about it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more comic book deep dives. I'll catch you in the next one.